It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show. Of course, it is our daily mission to bring you news that you could use. We have the SWAC basketball tournament taking off this week, beginning on Wednesday. We got some baseball happening on today that will give you the matchups. We'll even have some scheduled layouts for the audio coverage of the SWAC basketball tournament here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. So without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. Of course, it's an exciting time of the year. Spring football, baseball, softball, and the March Madness begins. Some of you have agreed to disagree with my comments on the co-championship stand that I've taken, which is perfectly fine. Doesn't change my concept. And I begin to think about that just a little bit further, and I promise you I'll move on. Some of us are familiar with the Greek life on the fraternal side of things: Alpha, Omega, Kappa, Sigma. And there's all a process that each one of us have had to go through. In the case of me being a Sigma, you start off as a crescent. A Kappa starts off as a scroll. An Omega starts off as a lamp. And an Alpha starts off as a Sphinx. The beauty behind all of them is that there's a start and a finish. You cannot start either process and stop 2 days before you were designated to cross the burning sands and be expected to be a member with full rights and privileges. You must complete the process, which goes back to my initial point. Jackson State did not complete the process. Was it beyond their control? Depends on who you ask. But just like anything, you must finish what you started. And in the event you do not finish that process, you would be identified as either an eternal crescent, an eternal lamp, an eternal scroll, or an eternal sphinx. You must finish the process. That was not the case for Jackson State. And it's not because it's Prairie View involved. I would think that you guys would listen to this show, and who have listened to this show consistently would know that we're bigger than that. It's about doing what's right. And as long as we can focus on what's right, everything else will work its way out. But enough of that. Let's look at our baseball schedules for today's action and this week's matchups to start off the tournament. In the Southwestern Athletic Conference, baseball matchups for Tuesday, midweek. Usually these are some upsets waiting to happen. Today we'll have Alcorn State taking on the number 4th ranked Ole Miss. Texas Southern will take on number 21st ranked LSU. Southern University will be at Tulane, and Grambling will be at number 3 ranked Mississippi State. Prairie View is scheduled to take on Texas A&M on tomorrow. Southwestern Athletic Conference basketball tournament starting on Wednesday, March the 10th. The early tip-off on Wednesday on the women's side of the hardwood, 11 a.m. is the scheduled time. Texas Southern will be taking on Alabama State. Staying on the women's bracket, the late game on Wednesday will be 5 p.m., where Mississippi Valley will take on Jackson State. Thursday on the women's side for March 11th, which happens to be my wife's birthday, Alcorn State will take on Southern University, 11 a.m., that early game tip-off. And the late game, which will be at 5 p.m., will feature Alabama A&M and Grambling State. On the men's side of the hardwood, Wednesday's games, the early game on schedule for 2 p.m. will feature University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff taking on Jackson State. And the late game on Wednesday, with the scheduled time of 8:30 p.m. tip-off time, will feature the Prairie View A&M University Panthers and the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils. Thursday's action, 2 p.m. tip-off scheduled time, Alcorn State taking on Texas Southern. And the nightcap will feature Southern University and Grambling State University at 8:30. And don't forget, you can listen to the entire SWAC basketball tournament, audio style, right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Visit the website at obnradio.com. Go to the talk show page and click on OBN Game Day. Some of the games will be carried on our phone line that you can listen to anywhere in the country. All you have to do is dial 857-777-0000. We believe in serving the community through faith and athletics here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. My time has come where I must exit stage left. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Send in your support today by visiting the website at obnradio.com. Click on the donation button. And just like that, you become a listening partner. For some of you who listen and you get on me from time to time, charge it to my head, not to my heart, you can send in a donation by way of snail mail to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, OPEN, capital MIC, Broadcast Network, P.O. Box 891, Prairie View, Texas, 77446. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and as always, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side. The Open Mic Broadcast Network would like to take this time to recognize its sponsors and underwriters: Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Reflections Paint and Body Shop, Helping Hands Lawn Service, Diva Skin Conditioner, Purple Drip Daiquiri and Grill. For more information on how you can become an underwriter or a sponsor here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our number to call is 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.